Hey everybody, Mountain Grandma here. And did you know that September is Preparedness Month? It is. And Big Valley Living is hosting a collaboration called 30 Days of Preparedness. So today's video that I'm sharing with you is part of that collaboration. And what I'll be sharing with you is how I've organized our home first aid kits and medical supplies, as well as how I organize my herbal home apothecary. So there's a little of both. And the first thing I'm going to do is go through all of the medical supplies with you so you can see how I put things together, and maybe it'll give you some ideas, because this is the month. This is the month that you can really focus on making sure that these types of things are in order and identifying holes in your preparedness plan so that you can make sure you're just ready for anything that happens. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, the first thing I want to share with you is these two bins here. I'm putting this kit together on the right for my daughter to have over at her house with the grandbabies. These are like first line first aid kits. Something you might grab real quick. Something that for this one, we will probably like take this on the boat with us or in the truck or something like that. But kind of condensed kits, not really to take on anything serious, but just to kind of triage any situation you might have. So in the kids ones, I have some of the things that I've made. You can see lemon balm salve, bug bite salve. I've also got like a thing of Vaseline, and this is a little thing of lemon balm salve. You want to make sure that you have some kind of soap, and that's what this is. These are little individual soaps. You know, any kind of brace wrap for a sprained ankle, an extra thermometer. This isn't intended to be like a daily thermometer. It's intended to be a backup. Wound closure strips. There's also, you'll see down here, travel ready first aid kit that has a whole lot of little things in there. So if they take this with them in their vehicle, they'll have some stuff ready. I also threw in like some cough medicine. I always stock up on that kind of stuff for them. And then there's some wraps here, some bandage covers, some wipes, and yeah, I'm probably not done. There's a couple more things I'm going to add in there for them, but that's what I have for them. Ours is kind of a little more comprehensive, and I've actually been pulling things from here, but I have like the wound closure strips, more of that Vaseline, some of the same stuff. Yarrow powder. This is a styptic, so for stopping bleeding, you can't go wrong with duct tape, guys. And I actually need more duct tape, so that's something I need to replenish. Mouthwash. You know, a couple of these, guys. This is a pain oil that I make, but it doesn't spill when it's in this little thing, and a little bit goes a long way. So that, bug bite salve and lemon balm salve. This is actually a little triage kit. I've got like some needles in here, that kind of stuff, even thread, like just, you know, maybe it's not even for medical. Like I need to up this little kit a little bit better, actually. So that's what this is about, identifying where your holes are. Soaps, you know, the cleanliness is important. What else do I have in here? Alcohol wipes, burn gel, and there's a little first aid kit in here, so I know I've got band-aids and stuff like that in there, and some little alcohol wipes and things. Those always come in handy. Sanitizer, and like I said, we're looking through this. This is what I have in here. Now, I don't know how I got all this to fit in here, but this I'm working on because I want to make sure that we have everything that we would possibly need if we're out and about and not at home. All right, this bigger bin is our medications, and I've organized everything. I've got like kids, back pain or joint pain. If you guys don't know about Moxa, you should look up Moxa. It's this black like tube. You burn it and then you hold it over pain. Just research it. Super helpful for back pain. You know, like steroid treatment, pain medication. Always want to make sure you have aspirin for like chest pain or something. Miscellaneous meds, because we never take our medications. We're really bad about that, so we always have extra. Antibiotics. You can order, like Jace Medical has antibiotics. Everyone should have potassium iodide. Come on, things are getting crazy. Potassium iodide tablets. They're really not that expensive. We even have, back in the day when we needed it, this is old, but you can see what that bag says. So this is a whole kit for that, including like albuterol, zinc, the other stuff, the other names that you really aren't supposed to name. So anyways, all kinds of stuff. You want to make sure you have like a nausea medication, an anti-diarrheal, cold medication, just all of that stuff. I like having it in these bags. I was telling somebody I need to make a flu bag because, you know, if I get sick, I can't even think. So, all right, now that's this one, and I'm glad that I have it all organized finally. Okay, one more to go. Okay, this one, you can see right on top, I've got cotton balls. Gotta have cotton balls. Vaseline. There's this big first aid kit, and what I like, you can see the wound dressing, some instruments, including like good tweezers, a splint stick maybe that you could use. Just some topical random things. I like that. This is my wound care basket. That's how I think of this, is like wound care. Super glue in case you needed that. But you can see there are brand new clean washcloths in here that will stay in here this way. And I've got multiple sizes of gauze pads. I've got my medical tape here, some Coban as well, and also some, wound wash, like Simply Saline wound wash. For any, like, you know, you hope that you don't, this is like Medi Honey wound and burn dressing, some finger splints, bandage scissors, brand new in the box. And you just can't pass up like these pads for any injury that involved like heavy bleeding. Betadine, antiseptic iodine, and yarrow powder again as a styptic to stop bleeding. All right, so I've added in these to this bin, and I didn't share those before. And also, I forgot and found these somewhere else. See, I had stuff all over the place. Good to go sanitizing kit that I picked up for, look at this, 99 cents. I think I got it at the Amish store. But do you see all the stuff it has? Hand wipes, tissues, sanitizer, gloves, mask, earplugs. Why would you want earplugs? Trash bags. So that's cool. Added those to my wound care box. Oh, and also a cold pack. I actually need more of those, but those are great to have. So this is my wound basket. This is everything that I have in here. And I like that I've got it organized in this way. So if there was an injury on the homestead, I could come right to this. I could gather this up and take it to wherever I needed to go, wherever the person was, and I should have just about everything that I need. It's not a trauma kit. I don't have a trauma kit, but this is what I got. Okay, this is where I haven't really gone through it, but I have a bag here. It's like prior medications that were administered to our animals. There might be like a pill or two left, but it includes instructions. So at least I know what they took and what the dosage was, because it's the same as humans. It's just a lower dosage. And one thing everybody should have, you see that? Yunnan by Yao. This was actually prescribed for one of our dogs who was hemorrhaging. And now I want you to note, these were prescribed by a veterinarian for a little fat dog that was about 15 pounds. They have pills with a little red pill in the middle. They're all natural, they're herbal. Look them up, Yunnan by Yao. They're for hemorrhaging. I also found out that midwives and doulas will have those in their stock for women who are giving birth in case there's any hemorrhaging issues. And I found out that they're also used in the field in situations like of wartime. Look them up. Yunnan Bayou. Here's another little first aid kit that we have that I want to share with you guys. I love this. Almost forgot we had it because this is in our go bag. But you can see here there's splints. And you know, things that would be good for a go bag. Like if you're out in the woods, poison ivy or sumac, hydrocortisone, antibiotic ointment, sting relief, aspirin and non-aspirin. Always have aspirin, guys. What if somebody had chest pain? Alcohol wipes, and then look at here, cold compress. You see this? You want to have a whistle in your go bag. So, and then just other random band-aids, which these I'm going to go through because it looks like some of the band-aids need to be replaced and upgraded. So I pulled this out, almost forgot about it, but I pulled this out so that I can go through it while I'm going through all of our other first aid kits and organizing things to make sure that it has everything we want. Is there anything that's not in here that we might want to include? Super light, and it's even got a nice little, like, you know, strap to it to kind of lock it in place in your go bag. I just really like this. Not heavy or anything like that, so thought I'd share. This time of year, you also want to make sure that all of your supplies have batteries and things. So this is a blood pressure cuff, a manual blood pressure cuff. So I'm going to just pull that out, make sure that it's still functioning appropriately. This is a backup thermometer. I have another one, but this one is a backup, so I'm making sure the batteries are good on that. And an oximeter, checking that, making sure the batteries are good. And this is actually, here, I'll show you the picture of it. Oops, so I don't have to put it together. Do you see that picture? So this guy is just really good, not only just to see in ears, but also in throats. There's another bin I need to put together that has all of our wraps, like shoulder wraps, slings, back wraps, you know, that kind of thing for injuries. Let me know what you guys are doing with yours. And then before we end the video, I'm gonna share with you my herbal stuff. So let's go ahead and get to that. All right, the next thing that I'm gonna go through, I've got these two very large bins of herbs. So these are all of the herbs I had in two very large bins. And you can see I bought a lot of my herbs from Mountain Rose Herbs. Herb Affair, that's another good place. I mean, I've got just roots and leaves and flowers. This basket back here, I actually keep in my kitchen above the cabinets because these are things that I might use somewhat frequently. So this is mullein. I'm going to go through this too. I need to make more sleepy tea. It's one of my tea blends. Anyways, I'm going through all of this. I'm going to sort this out alphabetically and get these separated in the bins according to the alphabet. So let me do that, and I'll be back with you and show you what I'm going to do next. All right, here's these two bins. I've got them organized. You can see here, this one's a 66 quart. That one's about the same size. I've got A to L here, M to Z here. And what I've done is I've made a list. I put it into an Excel spreadsheet, sorted it alphabetically, and you can see I've got the regular name and Latin name, some blanks there that I need to fill in on the Latin name. And then over here, my M to Z list is much shorter. Probably should have done A to H and, you know, I to Z, but that's okay. I love this. I'm really happy with this. And I do want to mention, there's a reason I don't put everything in jars. I do have some in jars, and those are in my kitchen cupboard, but I don't put everything in jars. And the reason is, okay, it'd be a lot of jars, you guys. It would just be a lot of jars. I love, looky here, one hand. Ooh, that is kind of heavy, but one hand. I love that I can lift and maneuver these and move them around. If I had to load these up with jars, or if I had jars somewhere else, I wouldn't be able to do that. Now these are double sealed. They're all in some kind of plastic bags. I probably should upgrade these to Mylar bags, so I might do that also. Baby steps, guys, baby steps. But it is good quality, like thick plastic, and they're sealed. You can see these all have like this seal at the top, like a Ziploc seal. And then I have them in this container. This is how I've always done this for years. And I've never, you can see some, I've moved to like littler containers, some little bitty, you know, glass jars or what have you in here. But I'll buy things by the pound that I like to use, and sometimes I'll dehydrate stuff myself. This isn't labeled, obviously that's orange or tangerine. But anyways, I really prefer this for the bulk of my herbs because it's just easier. It takes up less space. They're not heavy, and you know, I like it. This is what I'm doing, and it's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I love the beautiful apothecaries, though, with all the jars and everything. And I want to show you something else, because I do have tinctures, and I'm going to get a list like this going of my tinctures so that I can keep tabs on those, and maybe even make a list of tinctures that I want. So down here, you see this is all of my tinctures that I have. Now I have a couple in the fridge. I have like a rose tincture. I've got elderberry syrup in the fridge, ginger syrup. I don't know, probably a couple other things in the fridge. But these are, you know, I have them also in smaller things, like sitting on a countertop or something, if it's something I take frequently, like hawthorn. But anyways, I'm gonna make a list of these also, because sometimes, I'll see there's echinacea. I do need more echinacea tincture. Sometimes I purchase them, my tinctures. You know, if I need a tincture and I don't have 8 weeks to wait for it to macerate, I'll just buy one. But anyways, wanted to share that with you also. All right, so there we have it. I've gotten everything organized for the most part, and I hope that this motivates and encourages all of you to get all of your first aid, home apothecary, and medicinal products in good order so you know where to find things when you need them. I do want to thank Michelle over at Big Valley Living for the invitation to participate in this collaboration. And you guys, there's an amazing giveaway. I'm going to share a couple of pictures of some of the stuff that's being given away because there's sponsors on this. Down in the description box, check it out. There's the details on when the giveaway is going to be. And until I see y'all next time, remember everybody, keep your joy, folks.